We're live. So I'm Clay. This is Jeff. We're here with the SVT Tactical Podcast. Kyle's going to be joining us here shortly. He unfortunately had a couple calls he had to answer this morning. Today is going to be a little bit different. We've got a new format. We're going to be trying something a little different. We've been going back and forth about it for the last 4 or 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours.
Considering we usually spend like 3 minutes
Yeah.
in planning.
We'll talk for a week about what we're going to talk about, and then for the first 3 minutes before we start the podcast, we'll okay, this is where we're going to start, and then we just go. We are the ADHD podcast. Kind of why. Today we're going to be a little bit more organized. We're going to stay on topic. We've got an actual format. Here soon, I'm going to pull up a new display capture where we're going to show you guys what we're looking at. Today, we're going to be talking about Gucci versus service versus exotic and where they meet in the middle. None of these topics are going to be mutually exclusive. None of it's going to be placed on value.
Right.
Which
we'll save for another day.
We threw around for a little bit. We threw around that idea. We will probably come out with a new.
If we had to cover value today, we'd be like 3 hours in.
3 hours, yeah.
Yeah, we can't do that today.
We can't do that. We've got about 15 rifles to talk about. A couple of them from the U.S., a couple of them from without. We're definitely excited about it. I'm certainly excited about it. If you guys have any rifles that you want us to add to this list, if you want us to get more specific and talk about just American-made ARs, or if you want us to talk about, we already have it in the plans to do this exact format.
Or if you think we're full of crap,
yeah.
I mean, we may get one wrong.
Well,
but we're doing it from our perspective.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Our opinion is our opinion.
It's going to be, especially if you're from outside the U.S., it's going to be told from an American's perspective. We can buy all the rifles we're talking about today. You can buy and own in the U.S.
Can you get? Okay, I have a question I have a question on one or two of those, but we'll cover that later.
But either way, all of it is going to be said from an American perspective, how we view them, because we're not from Austria, we're not from Belgium, Israel, so we don't have everyday use of these rifles. We certainly have our opinions on them. Most of these we've used, some of them we haven't.
I think we've got at least secondhand knowledge of all of them.
Almost all of them.
But
yes.
Firsthand, I'm not going to admit that I've shot everyone.
Yeah, there's one on the list that I know for sure none of us have ever shot or know anyone that's shot one.
Oh yeah, we did have to go full crazy.
Yes, but that being said, we're excited about it. It's definitely a topic that we've been wanting to talk about for a while. Hopefully Kyle will be here soon for us to start it. I think an apt point for us to start from is how we view exotic versus Gucci versus service. I think we meet definitely for sure on the service.
Absolutely. Service is like number one, reliability.
Yes.
100%, right? So if you are using this in a service world, whether that's police, military, even in self-defense, I don't know that I want to carry something that isn't not reliable first.
Yeah.
Accuracy doesn't have to be number one. Reliability has to be number one in service. And so you sacrifice some things for reliability. But that's absolutely number one. Do I have to open the gate?
No, it's Kyle.
Let's go. Every time you hear that whatever sound, that's people pulling up. So service is, reliability, durability, field maintenance, like those things are paramount. Those are number one. And obviously this is not the pistol conversation, but when we think about guns that shoot dirty, like whether you're in the desert, you're slopping through the mud, I mean, you need a gun that's not going to fail you. So those are the ones that are really, that we think that are honest, reliable weapons.
Made to shoot regardless. And to me, I would even add in there ammunition type. Because whenever you get into something that's service related,
that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, and it certainly is. But when you get into the more Gucci, in my opinion, when you get into the more Gucci style ARs or any kind of rifle, today is going to be centered around semi-auto / full auto,
right?
Box fed magazine.
Generally, rifles. I mean, we're semi-automatic for sure, but generally, kind of a lot of AR platforms,
A lot of military use.
a lot of military use, a lot of police use.
Yes. That's what's the conversation around today.
Right.
But I would
that's,
say
that's where a lot of our
that's
experiences,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So obviously we have history in it, shotgunning and pistols, but most of what we do is
ARs.
is
It's
gas guns.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
This is who we are.
And to me, ammo is a big thing, because for me personally, all throughout,
We have to have Mike here for that.
I want to have For me, I want to have ammo readily available. I want it to be at least approachable on price.
Absolutely.
And when you get into the Gucci stuff, and this is where the value topic will come in at some point whenever we make this argument again.
Yeah.
But today it's going to be out the window.
Well, okay,
Not
so
about value.
you brought up ammo, so like we're not going to talk about 6 Dashers.
No,
and
but, like,
6 GT
and
stuff
caliber
that's not available.
Caliber's not
over the
really
counter.
part of the topic today.
It's not.
But what I would say is, to me, what would fall more into the service area, you may find, the reason I'm saying this is you may find today that what you consider to be a Gucci rifle, we may throw more towards service because it's more readily acceptable of any ammunition type.
But in our experience, some of the things, like I carry a gun that I think is decent service, probably not the most reliable, but it's on the Gucci side.
Yeah.
Like it's
definitely.
And if I really thought I was going to be in a firefight, I'm not sure it's the gun I would want to carry, but is what it is, right? So we just there's a balance.
But a gun that doesn't accept any ammo,
Right.
and is picky.
Oh, it's picky.
I'm gonna throw it more towards the Gucci category
I
than
had
the
a
service
Kimber
category.
that didn't like any ammo.
Kimber,
Like, it had
Kimber is the
one-
number one, and you're not the only person.
Ugh.
I came around so many people. We
It's
sold Kimbers.
Yeah, it shot well.
Kimber is picky.
Yes.
Very picky.
And if I, especially if you're
Hey,
thinking
sir,
like military service,
Can you grab me a cerveza?
yeah, if you're in the field, you want that gun to cycle
Regardless.
any ammo
Any ammo.
in that caliber.
And when we're talking about service, to us, service would be how useful and how functional is it for us to be in the field hog hunting?
Yeah.
Can we take it through mesquites? Can we take it through a river? I mean, like, this is stuff
Yeah,
that we would go
we
through
do
on a
that.
normal.
You're gonna have to
on
scoot
a
in because I
normal-
think our angles a
a
little
normal hunting trip. Can we take this through the shit?
Yeah.
And our shit is completely different
Than
from
your shit.
military shit.
Yeah, and if you don't know what your shit's gonna be tomorrow, like, okay, so just military for a second. Vietnam's muddy, wet,
Yep. And
gross.
we have a couple of Vietnam-era
and-
weapons.
Yeah.
here.
Then you've got Afghanistan that's mountains and rainy and cold and hot, and Iraq that's sand. I mean, you want your gun to be able to run dirty.
Regardless. Yeah.
Dirty.
You want to be able to depend on
We're not going to qualify what dirt is, but dirt is dirt.
Dirt is dirt.
And
And-
we want something that's reliable.
So Kyle,
Kyle-
you've just joined us, the
He's-
man of the
he's
hour.
in.
So we've already gone over what we consider to be a service rifle. For us, Gucci, which you are probably one of the Gucci shooters I know.
I
You
like
know-
nice shit. Excuse me.
Yeah, right.
Can you pause? Just
Yeah.
for one
We're gonna pause for a second, just make sure his audio is
Get
good.
it
No, I'm good.
Over there.
I fixed it.
Sorry, we had a technical malfunction.
All right. So we're gonna be getting into. We've already discussed service. I'm sure you have your own opinions on it. We'll get into that once we get into the actual chart.
Yep.
Gucci.
What
Again, you're
what
one of the
is Gucci?
Gucciest motherfuckers I know.
Yeah.
yeah.
My AR is a Zev.
Zev.
Okay, maybe not exactly Gucci,
It's
but it's for us.
We-
It's Gucci.
We've
It's
got
Gucci.
the Zev on the list. We'll
It-
talk about
The
Zev.
Zev is
No. We'll talk about it.
fine. We're not on the
We're
full
defining
pyramid.
what we
Okay,
view as
just-
Gucci.
just Gucci as a standard. So we're
Yeah.
talking generally high priced,
Generally.
rare-ish,
Picky.
trendy, sexy.
Picky on ammo. We
Like,
talked
so-
about
Real.
So the trends in purchasing guns change,
drastically.
and,
It's
and,
very
and
quickly.
frequently.
The trends change faster than
Right.
the gun industry.
So everybody
changes.
loves right now. The big hot thing is
Tactical lever actions.
tactical lever guns, right? I'm not gonna take a lever gun out in the field. Sorry, people may.
I would.
I don't.
But I would do it because it's
Um,
the trendy,
So
sexy thing.
follow
and
up
I think they're
shots
dope.
suck,
Mhm.
but and they do look cool. I'll give them that, but I'm not. And some of what we consider Gucci is purely brand name,
Yep.
Pretty brand name.
like just
Well,
cool
Gucci
name.
could also just mean a price tag, not
It can.
necessarily.
So we talked about that. Like
Yeah.
there are some
It's everything.
conflated things, like
Yeah.
what we talked about, especially with Black Rain.
Yeah.
But you're talking about. We'll say
we'll-
that for the end.
Yeah. Okay. So let's then talk kind of last. So we've covered Gucci, service, exotic. Exotic to me is things I just don't see routinely.
Yeah.
They're rare items to come across.
Yep.
They may not be high dollar. They may not be, but you could have something exotic that's absolutely service and absolutely
Yeah.
Gucci, or none of the. I mean, it could just be just weird.
Yeah.
Like
an
the
M110.
the alien.
And we talked about that. The M110 RSAS that was originally on the list. We since took it off.
Yeah.
Where
it's
does
kinda-
that
that's-
fall?
that- you could go so many different places. with
Yeah,
that one,
because
so
like
we'll leave
that's
that.
exotic because it's rare. That's definitely service built,
Yeah.
and it's also Gucci. So like, where,
Yeah.
where does that fall?
And
we got some places.
we only
for
have
service.
like secondary experience with it, so that's kind of why.
Yes.
Ultimately
A
got
Knights
reversed.
SR70
Okay, so let's
25.
show our chart and kind of
Yeah,
explain our
we'll go
chart.
ahead and
'cause
go ahead
this
and
is
talk about
this
the
is
chart.
not the simplest thing we've ever done, right?
It is certainly not the simplest thing we've ever done. So this is the chart right here.
Is that showing on the deal?
Yes. Full this whole screen showing. So
So we've got the semi. This is what we're talking about today. Like I said, semi/full auto, box mag fed rifles.
Right.
So you're just general.
some of these
most of the time
could be
military.
belt. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not getting super picky.
No, not
but
so big.
is what it is.
So we've got HK 416, Colt M4, SA 58, HKG3, yada 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 yada. This is the CT10, CT15, and Shytech. We've got the Gucci up the top, service down here in the bottom right, and then exotic over here on
Dude,
the left.
you
Right.
called it a fierce AR-10, AR-15. It's a sidewinder.
The
Yeah.
Sidewinder. Yeah,
We'll get
we
into
don't.
that. That's a whole conversation.
We'll talk about fierce
Yeah.
when we
okay.
get there.
So, but don't forget the very important box on the right.
So this is the crap box.
Yes.
Anything we view as complete crap from firsthand experience, I might tell
Yes.
you, this is not something that we've heard through the grapevine. This is something we have
Experience.
personal and
Yes.
honestly in-depth experience with.
Yeah.
This
Mhm.
is not. This is not our
and
opinion.
we'll
this is fact.
and we can go beyond this list. Like, but I'm not gonna lump. Okay, so we got the PSA Jackal. So
Yeah.
we can lump kind of similar situated guns in that category.
Yeah.
But so you're gonna draw a mark, kind of where we see it fits. So we're talking about this. Like, what is the gun that is Gucci exotic and really like a
Mhm.
service level weapon?
Yep.
It's gonna sit right
It's
in the
gonna be-
middle of that pyramid,
Mhm.
right?
And
So-
to me, that is the HK 416.
Okay.
I personally feel like the HK 416 is going to be most likely to be in that center area just because it's service built. It's certainly rare in our eyes in the
yeah,
US.
For sure.
It's not easy to get. It's exotic. I mean, at the end of the day,
But
it's rare.
Does
It's
it
certainly collectible.
does
It's
it
made
meet
in
the
Germany.
requirement for Gucci?
Okay. So
It
hold on.
does.
Okay. Now it went in our definition of Gucci is price rare-ish, right?
That's exotic.
Trendy, sexy brand name. the
HK's trendy,
4
sexy.
Here's what makes
Brand
it.
name.
Here's what makes it trendy, sexy. SEAL Team 6. This is like they're the ones that made the 416 Gucci, right? The SEAL Team 6.
I don't disagree with that.
The-
At the
Largely
same
I would
time,
argue the
carries-
MP5 made HK brand name.
Yeah.
Gucci.
I'm gonna be real honest. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy one.
I personally agree with that because I don't like HK. But objectively speaking,
I have
that
a lot of
416,
HKs.
the 416 and the USP 45 are two of and the MP5.
Mhm.
Those are three of the most popular guns
Yeah.
in the world.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
416, it's clearly service built. It's used in special forces around the world.
Okay.
It's exotic. You can't get it very readily here. It's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Even
It's an
I
HK
don't
product.
even think HK generally makes that many 416s.
I don't. Well,
and as far as
so
being Gucci,
the only one we can get as civilians
Yes,
is the semi-automatic
semi-auto.
version. So it's like the dumbed down version.
now we could
that
auto sear
everybody
it,
else
and
runs.
we can get.
So
it
you
on
were
that.
talking about rate of fire on this one.
So the rate of fire for the
It's very
HK, for the 416 is supposed to be higher than the M4.
Which
It's-
I don't need. I
That-
don't respect that,
That,
right? I don't.
that equals like
I don't think it's better.
more
Empty ma-
wild.
empty
I don't
mags.
think it's better. So the
That's
416 is
less-
piston driven. It's supposed to have less recoil.
Yeah.
I think it's
Supposed to,
generally a
but-
little bit heavier, but not.
This
overly
is one
so.
we don't have firsthand
We
experience.
do not have.
No.
This is
Right.
one of the ones
We've
we do not
seen
have
them,
firsthand experience.
touched them, never shot them.
So we're talking on our hypothetical view of this gun because we
I
Right.
would
We've
even
purely-
argue.
On
haven't
this one,
actually seen it in person.
Yeah, no. This is certainly not.
Oh yeah.
I'm coming at this from an objective point of view. I think the HK fits the bill for being in the middle.
it's a centrist. Now we've got other that are gonna, I think, fit.
I think we have another one
Same
that would fit in
thing.
the middle.
Now, are you gonna put your opinion on there, or are we gonna like collectively?
I'm gonna put it as what we collectively agree.
Okay,
Because
okay, so
next
the collective.
next we're gonna talk about the
Colt
Colt M4, and I think this is gonna be an easy one for all of us.
Yeah.
I
Bottom
think we're
right corner.
all probably gonna be generally in agreement. The Colt M4.
Bottom right corner.
That is
It's a service weapon.
service
Yeah.
built. It is not exotic.
But
You
it's
can
still Colt, and
buy it
Colt
anywhere.
fell off
Okay.
with the
They did. Hold on a
reliability.
Hold on a second. We've got the Colt Accurizer right here.
That was a Colt Accurizer at one point.
Now-
It is
now
a
it has
shell
a-
of Colt.
It has been Guccified. is
It's
what I would
now
put
this
it
is
as.
a Gucci Colt.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it has a proof barrel, runs 6R.
Yeah.
You know, it's got some extra
bolt, springs, weights.
Oh yeah. So
But
it's a-
are we
but
in
it is
agreement?
a Colt. It is a
Oh, yeah.
Colt Accurizer.
Just in skin only.
Are we in agreement?
Yes,
That Colt M4.
I'm bottom right corner.
It is
It is
service built.
Yeah.
This gun
100%.
before we
Yeah, I got
rebarreled
you.
it, 20,000, 30,000 rounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It lasted
Uh,
stupid
it-
long.
way too
and
long.
and the BCG was still good. Actually, the barrel, the throat was a little blown out, but the rifling was solid.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a solid
For a
service.
223, it was not bad.
Fail proof, never failed.
And it was on a 20-inch
Service, 100%.
Yeah.
I would
I
trust.
think it was like a 22, 24-inch bull
Yeah,
barrel.
man. I thought it
That
was.
some bitch
20,
was
22,
heavy.
I
I
don't
think it
think
was
it's 24.
22.
It was heavy.
But
Yeah.
I would have trusted that gun in any situation,
situation.
ever.
Except
remember-
clearing my house.
I remember being
Yeah.
like
It was way
6
too
years
long.
old, out shooting a
Oh.
22 long rifle on cans in the
Yeah.
in the
We
pond
used to break.
against Alex Warren.
We used to shoot
Yeah.
barbed wire with this thing at like 50 yards.
Yeah,
Splitting
this
barbed wire.
Colt, and this was a different one because this isn't like your Colt M4
That-
we're talking about.
No,
this
that's
is
the
military build.
Accurizer.
That's the
That's-
Accurizer,
yeah,
not
it's-
the M4.
it's a little hot.
This is a different build, but the Colt M4 purely built for
Mil
service.
spec.
It is
Yeah,
like-
that there's no sex appeal. It's an AR-15.
made to
right?
run dirty, made to
It-
be reliable,
yeah.
made to shoot regardless.
I bet I did
Easy to
clean.
clean.
I didn't clean the bolt on that.
No,
Min-
I
at
was
least-
the
at
only one
least
that cleaned that bolt.
10,000.
That was the gun that I
At least
learned how
10,000
to
rounds.
do all that stuff
Yeah.
with ARs.
At least 10,000 rounds before.
At least.
Oh, yeah.
Disassembling
Oh, yeah.
the BCG.
At least.
Solid weapon.
All right, here's one that is personally
Yeah.
That for you.
important to
God, I
me.
hate that gun.
The SA-58.
You're gonna have to do the one. You're gonna be the one to.
So the
I don't think we can
SA-58, for anyone who doesn't know, the SA-58 is built off the FAL. DSA created the current SA-58. It's an American-made company. DSA is American. They brought the FAL into modern relevancy. It is used in multiple and now the SA-58 itself is not, but the FAL, what's built off of, is used in multiple South American militaries. A lot of not South African, but African countries use the FAL as their main battle rifle for their militaries. I personally think the SA-58 would have to fall somewhere between exotic and service.
So 100% from my perspective, it's got to go 100% exotic because that's all I know.
Yeah.
Like it is rare. You're not gonna come across these in your average day to
Not really.
day
No.
ever.
I've
So,
never come across
I don't know if it's
from anyone
service.
else.
I don't. You know, it probably has a little Gucci to it.
I think
Just-
the DSA.
just in the fact that it is. I think
I wouldn't
there's-
say it's premium features.
It's not premium features.
but
I
I
don't think it
wouldn't-
falls in Gucci at all.
I don't think it's
But I think
I
refined.
think it can be confused.
I think it's so exotic
That's where you get to the exotic meets
that it's
Gucci.
like it's so
Yeah.
exotic that it like turns Gucci.
And it's
Nah.
not cheap.
like
It's
I
not
think
cheap.
I think you're on the left side.
I
of the
think
E.
it just fits in exotic. To be real honest,
Yeah.
in
You think
my
so?
mind, I think it just fits exotic.
Despite
like-
it being in multiple militaries throughout the world, now they're not first world militaries.
They're not world
but
powers, so I'm not gonna be real.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna? Well, I made it clear at the beginning. We're gonna talk about this from an American perspective.
Yeah.
We are clear. It's
wouldn't put-
falling in the
I would
exotic
absolutely
category.
not have that as an American service rifle.
Well, no, it's not. No,
So-
it's not.
Okay, so I'm
Granted,
like,
Could it be better than the current?
yeah,
But it'd be a good hog gun.
No, we're not disputing its efficacy.
Okay, so we want to go firmly in exotic.
Yeah.
I think
Have you ever seen one?
firsthand.
I've seen one. I have
Understand.
not gotten to hold one.
I've seen a Galil.
and
I
that's
haven't
going to
seen one of
change
those.
as soon as I have $2,500.
So the
I'm buying an
Galil.
SA-58.
Now,
Well, that's
okay,
at the end.
okay. So are you gonna say this is kind of in line with the Galil?
No.
Okay, then
No.
all I know is exotic.
All right, HK G3.
Okay.
I personally absolutely despise HK. I despise the ergo of the G3. I despise everything about it. It's 308.
It's a 308 MP5 essentially.
Essentially, yes. Yes. And
I
it's-
love the MP5.
It's ugly.
Everything
it's
about the
heavy.
MP5 except for the action is hard garbage.
Yeah. No,
The looks are dated.
dated.
The trigger is
very
garbage.
dated.
The safety is a pain in the
1980s.
ass.
But the G3, so where I was talking about the FAL, the FAL is starting to get phased out in a lot of places in exchange for the G3.
So HK and CZ, I think both suck on the safeties. Like they're meant. You flip it off in the morning and you put it back on safe at night. Like that's the way I feel. Just that way that
It's
Like-
in the worst possible spot.
right. So it when it's an odd angle and I have to shift my
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
get
out.
off the trigger to
I'm out.
run the
Yeah.
I
safety.
want a safety that because I'll flip my safety on and off like
20 times on one
in a
night.
my
hunt,
fidget spinner.
25 times. Yeah, it's
20
my
times on one
fucking yeah, absolutely. So I'm sitting in a deer stand. I want on my hold. I want to flip the safety on and off. I just want to be able to do that.
Yeah, and honestly, in some
Um,
cases, it's just a fucking fidget spinner,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah. So everything's a fidget spinner for us.
Yeah.
Like we are the ADHD podcast.
Yes.
So HKG3.
To
me-
it's stupid exotic.
But it's
Stupid
service. It's
I would argue the same for the SA-58.
okay.
I think the G3 has more use.
I
than the
don't have
SA-58s.
a strong opinion on this one.
I don't either.
Definitely exotic, but it is a service weapon.
That's
right?
what it confuses me. It's
Um,
certainly not Gucci.
no,
Nothing
no, I
about
don't
I
it
think
is
it's
Gucci.
leaning. I think it's leaning on the exotic side of.
I think
Service.
we put it. It's
It's not in the middle.
it's not in the
more
middle.
no,
exotic.
yeah, I agree.
I would
agree
put
with
it
that.
or
Yeah.
about right there.
No,
between
yeah,
exotic
100%.
and service. It's
From-
leaning service,
our
but
perspective.
mostly exotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like it. Fight
Piece
me.
of shit, personally, in my opinion.
Okay, now we're getting into my territory.
Okay. The
CT10,
Shytech,
CT15. So any
We
Shytech,
did- Shytech-
Shytech's
actually-
AR-10 and
we-
AR-15.
We actually have this on the wall right now. No optic.
we
It
didn't take
needs an optic. The CT10. This is my gun, right? I love it.
we love Shytech here.
We
the
are
only
Shytech.
downfall
Huge
to the
Shytechs.
gun is its weight. That is it.
well.
Yeah, so
but
we're
that's-
not- I
that's
wanna
an
be
area
clear.
And Shytech,
We're-
they're not making door kicker
We
guns.
love Shytech. We are not going to be biased in where we place it on this list.
No.
Oh,
I-
I'm already
You
gonna
will
tell
be.
you.
We aren't. We
I'm-
aren't
okay.
going to be.
I am right there. You're gonna be right next to the 416 for me. It is
No.
Gucci because it
it's
is
too heavy
brand
for service.
name.
To me, I think where this one would be placed, it's going to be over here.
Okay.
I think it's. I think it's going to be
Gucci.
between
It's an
exotic
expensive
and Gucci,
gun.
leaning Gucci. I think it can be used, and for us,
It is deadly accurate.
No,
us,
no
we
one's
would put it
disputing how
between-
good it is.
Now and I don't clean this like I probably like it deserves.
Like
No,
Shytech.
so it's an
So,
AR-10. It's
it's-
dirty. And
it is ammo picky.
This yes, and
is
that's,
ammo
but that's a
and
barrel
that's
thing.
where that's
Which is
I
why
would
you're
place-
losing reliability.
I would place it somewhere about here. It's going to be
Even though-
leaning. It's not quite on the line.
Yeah.
It's going to be more leaning Gucci, definitely exotic.
Yeah. Well, this one is a 6.5 Creedmoor. The 308 version that we've had
It's
come
less-
through here has
it's less
been a
picky.
0-issue gun.
Yeah.
The 6.5
feed
feed
ramps,
ramp, it's
yeah,
chewing the
you got
tips
some
off the
challenge.
bullets. It likes the shorties, which
Okay,
is
but
defeating the purposes of the 6.5 Creedmoor.
It's also
But in
not
general-
service because to me service reliable
Okay.
doesn't matter what ammo you put
so
in.
I agree. I'm not gonna go to war with that gun.
No, it's too
because
heavy.
I don't think. Well, I don't think it would
I don't think Shy Tech
handle.
wants that gun.
I think its
Used in
tolerance
that
is
way.
too tight. I don't think it's gonna shoot dirty. Now
But
I
that's why-
don't clean it like I should.
That's why you're at tight tolerances.
so
premium
I
features.
disagree with you being above and left of the HK 416.
What do you want me down here?
I would. My perspective is I would be down and left. Still not a service gun, but I think it's more on the exotic side because it's Shy Tech.
It's
You know how many
it's super.
people
It's yes.
want a
I think
Shy-Tech
I think it fits that
and have
Gucci
never
exotic
seen
in
one?
the center.
Shy Tech.
I would never use it as a service gun. It's
So,
too. It's too
they're
heavy.
they're a
So
boutique
right about- right
too
company.
about-
picky.
right about where the
It's
cursor
a
is.
wonderful hog gun
Yeah.
and a
Well, see, and that's
fantastic
where, like,
talking piece.
For us, it can fit the bill of a service rifle.
us.
Because when you talk about service function build,
Our life isn't on the line.
yeah, but we know what ammo to put through
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
So we only and generally whenever we set a gun in, we only
Oh,
use that
it only
ammo.
runs VMAX.
So
so
like
like 95s.
But deadly
it
accurate.
can be a service rifle. It is not
No.
a service rifle.
No.
No.
So I would go probably a little
I'm leaning right
less
here.
Gucci because
I'm
I
leaning
don't
right here.
I don't think it's really that fancy. It's a fairly
The reason
standard
I would
looking
put it more towards Gucci is because tight
It's
tolerances.
It's full billet.
name
brand,
It's
tight
billet.
tolerances, price.
yes. So
and
name brand
very
for
accurate.
sure is what makes it Gucci.
Yeah. That's
Um,
why that's why I'm leaning
It
more
comes
towards.
factory with a Timney trigger.
It's exotic.
That leans Gucci.
oh,
Ah.
this is the only gun I don't have.
Well, we're doing a based
a
off
new
stock.
trigger in.
We're doing a based off stock.
Okay. So I don't disagree where you I'm a little further
Further down?
south. I don't think it's as Gucci as you're saying. So that's where I'm at, right where your cursor is.
You think, Kyle?
I can't see the cursor. I can't see that far.
Right about here?
Down and left. So you think it's more Gucci?
Puts it a little close to service than I'd prefer. But that my opinion's only worth so much.
I want to put it right there.
Oh, never
Okay,
mind.
that's fine.
You think it's
There-
closer to service than you would think?
I think it's too close.
Too close to service?
Yeah,
So service is going to be over here on the right, though.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
80%
That's-
away from service.
That's on
know.
the way between, because like for us, like I said, we could use it as a service, quote unquote service. Like, we're totally fine. It's
I-
definitely durable.
I hunt with it
It's
every day.
definitely reliable.
Mhm.
But the problem with the reliability thing is picky on ammo.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
not that would be more
And
towards
that's-
Gucci than towards service.
That's the only reason that I am not on the right side of that
Yeah.
HK.
It doesn't run at all, and a
Right.
service rifle has to run dirt cheap.
Yeah,
It actually has dirt in it.
yeah,
Ammo.
for sure. Oh, did we screw up some colors?
yeah, I messed up.
Okay.
I put when I clicked on the green before I
Alright.
clicked off of that.
Well,
All right.
we'll allow for technical difficulties.
Here's a weird one. The Desert Tech MDR.
Yeah. So this is
so that one that went for the service contract that SIG won.
Yes.
Okay, that's a 308 bullpup.
Yep.
I like the idea.
308 or 556. It's both.
I love
And
the
you-
idea.
Just the
of
Wolverine.
bullpup.
You can even get a 300 blackout MDR.
I would love to have the 10-inch 300 blackout
Yeah.
in the Desert Tech. That's kind of a
It's-
dream gun.
But that's the thing. It's like super badass.
Oh, super dope.
It's not Gucci, in my opinion. I don't think anything.
It's the eye of the
No.
beholder.
So
it's-
okay.
I don't think it's Gucci.
I agree, it's not Gucci.
certainly exotic.
So
Yes.
all bullpups are gonna lean exotic,
Yes.
like because
Generally,
honestly, people don't really carry a lot of bullpups.
No.
But the idea of a bullpup,
perfect truck gun.
short, perfect truck, right?
10 inches.
CQB
10-inch barrel.
And
Some
we
CQB
have
stuff?
We have experience
Oh
with,
my
the,
gosh.
with the MDR.
Yeah.
Jake,
It's not the MDR. They've got that's
no, he had the IWI.
Tavor. That's
Tavor.
it's different.
Sorry,
It's different.
sorry,
but
it's
still
not
bullpup.
a Desert Tech,
It's
but we have
different.
experience with a Bullpup 556.
Yeah.
I've heard better things about the Desert Tech than
Desert
I have
Tech
the
is
Desert
high
Tech
end.
is
IWI.
significantly, for lack of a better word, more Gucci than
It's
the Tavor.
it's
The
very
Tavor-
high end.
Yeah.
Tavor would be like what you would experience to be service built.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not accurate at all.
No, it's
It's built to be
Dirty
CQB,
pretty garbage.
dirty shooter.
There's a reason they don't shoot that gun.
Yeah.
Well, bullpups to me are you get the benefit of a full length barrel.
Yeah.
But in a compact format.
Yeah.
But it's also not.
So
It's not a good barrel.
CQB, but
That's the problem.
it's
But
gonna be like a
Does the
decent
Desert Tech
CQB.
have a good barrel?
I don't know. I know I have spoken with Desert Tech reps.
Really?
I liked them.
Well, that's a rep.
But every
they're
rep
gonna
is a
sell you
salesman,
their
and you're
best
gonna
smelling
like 'em.
shit.
Yeah.
Like it.
I don't have any experience with the Desert Tech MDR.
I want it. I want.
I've held
want it.
them, never shot them.
Honestly, I need a really cheap bullpup, just
Devore.
so I can
It's still
just so I can
$2,000.
prove
It
up.
sucks.
It's
is
two.
it
It's
actually
$2,000.
it's an IWI.
And it's
So
still
we-
$2,000.
We have shot bullpup 12 gauges. We have a couple.
Well,
of those.
those were also
They were-
$400
and they
on
were
a
shit.
full price
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, they were shit.
They're
But you got a lot of gas right here.
So,
Yeah.
but if you want to talk about, in my opinion, any bullpup is service built. It's built for a specific function,
Yes.
and that is it.
But bullpups are they're the design idea is perfect. You get potential decent long range because you got a full 16-inch barrel.
and you can get a 20
But your
inch barrel
short form factor because the action is like on your shoulder.
on your shoulder.
So you're running like a 21 overall length, 21, 22. I mean, they're
with the
short.
16-inch barrel, you've still got like 8-9 inches of.
No, I think you're running probably. I would say 30-inch.
You think it's that long?
I would say
Yeah.
30-inch max.
So
it's
without
it's
knowing
still
off the top of my head,
significantly
I would say assume 30 inches.
Right.
It's shorter than three
well,
feet.
It's not that.
We're not going to do CQB with this one up
No.
here, right?
No,
That barrel crosses the threshold 3 minutes before my body does,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
We're giving everything away. So bullpups, idyllically, like make sense. The execution, I think, is not as
It's
great.
mid.
So this one, I think, absolutely has to go exotic. Desert Tech name gives it Gucci value.
Gucci value.
So I think you're going to be somewhere you're going to be away from service, but you're going to be
I
somewhere
don't
in
think you're
that.
going to be that far away from service. Because like if we want to go based off of service being function built,
Yeah. I mean, it's
I
definitely
know
function
for a
built.
fact they run dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would lean.
But they're have
you're leaning.
accuracy
You're for
issues.
sure more exotic.
There's a bullpup there. You're pushing on that
Yeah.
barrel.
That
in
the
a
Desert
couple
Tech name is
locations.
going to give it a little bit of Gucci value, not quite as much as your Shy Tech.
Yeah.
I would put it right about there.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
That's not bad.
What do you think, Kyle?
yeah.
Right about there.
So I
'Cause,
don't.
I mean, we're
don't
leaning
disagree.
service. It's function built,
Yeah.
and it certainly serves that function.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant for CQB.
It is
100%
very exotic.
Accomplishes that goal.
Yeah.
I know for a fact Jake's killed pigs out to 200 in the early days before he put 10,000 rounds through it. But that bullpup in the early days, and it was a Devore, which is significantly less
Yeah.
than where the Desert Tech is. And the Desert Tech isn't that much more expensive than Devore, but it's, in my opinion, better.
Yeah.
But
It's
All
not
right.
Israeli.
now
I'm ready for
we
this.
come
one.
to
Hold on, wait. Crap.
we have not been willing to name drop them to this point. We have told stories
Without name
about
dropping.
this before.
We
And you
owned
can
one.
go back and certainly do go back and watch. This is crap. Diamondback, and I don't know where they are now, and I don't need to know where they are now. I know where they were when they first came out with their DB10, and I know it fell apart in my hands because it had AR-15 pins in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Not a
was
fan.
Not
Not a fan.
good. It
So
was terrible.
so this is I think ideally, it was supposed to be like
great budget.
mil spec,
Mil-spec, great
cheap
budget,
Budget,
value
AR-10.
item.
and it was at the time whenever I bought it, your options were like DPMS because there was no Radical, there's no GLFA, there was no, and all of these new companies that have come, there was no PSA. The option was, and the PSA was around, but they didn't have like PSA.
No, that wasn't.
They didn't have.
We're
what
not
they
gonna
have
go. We're not gonna go in too far into PSA.
now. Not
other
yet.
than
Not yet. Yeah.
one, but I don't
At the
hate
time,
PSA.
At the time, your options, at least the options available to me, were DPMS and
Yeah.
Diamondback. Diamondback was the first year that came out. Like I said, I don't know where they are now, and I don't need to. I know that first year that came out,
Yeah, you
They were
were
supposed to
young
be
and
great
got
out of the
convinced
box.
to buy that.
You were done.
I watched
you wrote 'em off.
hours of reviews on them.
Yeah.
I get my first one. Super excited about it. I killed my first pig with it. I know I've told that story on here.
because it was a single shot gun.
Single shot gun.
Yeah.
Single shot. You had nothing past that single shot.
No,
Didn't cycle at all.
no.
And it
Well,
worked.
the lugs wouldn't
that kill.
unlock in the action. They would not unlock.
Would not. So, for me, firmly in the crap.
Yes, we're gonna
Yeah.
put it in the crapper.
It is not good.
John
If
J.
you-
Personal
Crapper.
experience.
If
has
you want a
dictated
budget
that.
AR-10, I would suggest
PSA.
at this
PSA,
point. Well, we're
PSA.
gonna get into it. We'll talk more about it.
We didn't
Definitely
put
not
the
Diamondback.
PSA
No,
errors.
just the
ARs in.
AR-10. That's not
Yeah.
on this list. I mean,
Yeah.
if
No,
you're,
no, we don't
it's
wanna-
just if you're looking for a budget, anything. It's just
That'll be in
PSA.
our value conversation, which
Yeah,
will probably
we'll
yeah.
get into value. But we're probably
2
gonna do
weeks.
a square graph or a rectangle graph
Yeah.
to talk more about.
Oh my God, this
where
is gonna be
things
fall
oh
like
yeah,
value.
this shit
Oh,
show.
we're getting super scientific here.
Oh, yeah,
Super
like,
scientific.
this is
Super
Don't you know
scientific.
us?
Oh
I
God.
mean, look at this. We got a freaking
Are
beautiful
we-
Today
graph.
we tested a giant blast chamber with a 4 baffle stack.
Yeah, you got to
We
scoot it. I think you have to
scientific
scoot
out
in a
here.
little more because I
All
right.
still think you're a little out front.
Getting into LWRC.
Oh yeah.
That's sex appeal.
For those of you who don't know,
Um,
that is a Texas-made weapon. It is made around hog
Okay.
hunting.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one right now. It's gonna be on the dotted line between Service and Gucci.
No,
Yeah, it's not really exotic.
I don't think it's
I-
exotic. I think it's like 100% Service, and I think it's Gucci as shit.
I think it is on the line. If I was gonna place it somewhere, I'd place it firmly right there.
You think it's that Gucci?
I think it's that
fuck, have
Gucci.
you used the barrel? It's got that cool twist.
The
to it.
twist.
So okay,
Everything about it is
It's made
Sexy.
to be a sexy fucking hog gun.
Okay,
Oh,
And
yeah.
it is
Let's-
for
let's-
y'all's point to be between Gucci and Service. It is made to be a beat it up hog gun.
well, let's
Yeah.
let's lump Horizon in there. If that's where you think it's gonna be, do you think that's equal to a Horizon?
I don't know shit about
Horizon.
Horizon.
Horizon is bolt.
I know they're
gun.
more bolt guns, but
No, they
but
are
I mean,
bolt
like
guns.
you're
I
I need
know.
very-
we're like way. I think we're way too. I don't think the LWRC is exotic. I think it's expensive.
It's rare. It's rare. Some of them are collectibles.
I think it's expensive, but that's expensive.
they
is
don't
Gucci.
make that many.
You think they're that small?
They don't
company?
make that many.
I don't know.
They don't.
Really?
There's a reason you don't see that many people running around with
Yeah.
LWRCs. And like we know a ton of people that own high end ARs.
Do all
We
our
only know one
vendors-
person that owns LWRC, and that's Lone Star.
Do all
Boys.
our vendors sell LWRC? Can we get those through our vendors?
No,
No, the guy
Okay.
from Baylor. He's got an LWRC.
Yeah. So
he
I,
picked it up for a steal.
you can
Yeah.
only. I didn't know about him, but he probably got it secondhand as opposed.
Oh yeah,
to...
he got it
No,
used,
yeah.
but it was a steal.
LWRC only sells direct.
Yeah.
They do not have any vendors, no
no
dealers,
distribution network.
because they took off.
All right,
Direct.
LWRC, send us some demos. We need some demos.
I-
I know you love them.
We've shot LWRC.
I know you love
LWRC
them.
to me is peak, especially as a Texas hog hunter.
Yeah.
I've always like I wanted a Black Rain. I bought a Black Rain. Black Rain significantly worse, and we'll get into them later, but significantly worse than what you would expect from LWRC. LWRC to me firmly gonna be up here. It's exotic-ish, certainly Gucci.
It's quality though, man.
It's
Like,
quality.
Why are you denying it some service level?
Well, look at where we are on the service.
I mean, you're.
I
Like,
mean, we're past
moving away from.
the Desert Tech. We're past the CT10. We're past the HKG3.
Yeah.
Past the SA58. We're not. There's not a whole lot of super
But
service oriented.
wouldn't you trust that if you went into a firefight? Wouldn't you trust that LWRC?
Yeah, but
So
if
to
I had to go
me-
into a firefight, I don't think I'd want to take that one.
Yeah, and that's like, to me, it's service. The only reason it's somewhere on the line between service and the rest is because it's purpose built for hog hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I gotta
it's
get
not
into a
purpose-built-
gunfight, I want a reliable, cheap
Yeah.
gun.
The Colt M4, to your point,
Service.
Mud.
100%.
dirt, sand, rain, doesn't matter what
Yeah.
it is, it's gonna shoot.
Hey, give me some of your little lip pillows.
I don't know anything. I shouldn't say I don't know anything. I don't know enough. I have not used the WRC enough
Yeah.
to be able to firmly say this is something I would take into a firefight. I'll tell you, there is one gun that's not on this list that I certainly would. I didn't put on this list for a reason because you will both disagree with me. KS-47, PSA KS-47. I'd take that shit all over the world,
Oh, yeah.
anywhere. I will fight anyone.
I'd rather take a PSA rifle in than
And we'll get
anything
into
that
them.
costs more.
We're actually right now coming into the PSA variant.
Oh my god, that's weird.
It's yeah, that's
PSA Jackal.
jalapeno lime. They got
Yeah.
spicy to it. It's wonderful.
That's weird.
It's
The
like
Jackal?
capsaicin. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck you guys.
Okay,
I
Okay,
would
so
love
we're gonna-
put hands
Zone-
on this one.
Zone, just send us a shitload of jalapeno lime.
That's
They're
good.
wonderful.
Yeah.
They
I
just
don't
went.
even-
They were $2 a
dip
can.
those.
$2 a can for the last like month.
Yeah.
No longer $2 a can.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
$7.50
It's
a
all
can.
the
now.
heartbreak
Well,
stuff.
Mine's like, I don't know. I think $8 a can.
Yeah, it is.
I'll take these every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, ADHD podcast.
We diverged.
We diverge.
Yeah.
PSA Jackal.
Okay. I'm gonna first go off just PSA. I'm gonna because I don't have as much experience with
There's
the
a lot.
Jackal
There's a lot to say
as you
about
do.
PSA.
I trust PSA.
Yep.
I trust PSA.
Now,
Is it competition worthy?
No.
Not at all. Not at all. Is it reliable? So for me, and I'm gonna probably piss off the whole world, that all PSAs belong in reliable.
yeah.
Like
Now
I
the Jackal
trust
itself,
it.
it's still really new.
I don't know
still
the
is new.
Jackal.
I haven't heard bad things
I
at
haven't-
all.
I have
haven't heard-
experience with the PSA Jackal
Yeah,
556.
we've had experience with the 308 Jackal.
And I
have
think
not
I think the
gotten to.
Jackal
That
is
bitch is heavy.
I think
yeah. it's a
it's-
scar.
The-
It's
no,
a scar.
No,
It's a
the
clone.
scar is plastic crap.
but the Jackal is they're attempting to go a little Gucci, right?
That's like,
so
for me.
PSA to me would be hard right like the
I'm
Colt M4.
thinking right there. First off,
Just yes, a little
first off,
towards
little
Gucci. PSA is never going to be Gucci.
No,
because it's PSA.
no, it's never gonna be. Good, but they're not
But-
trying to make Gucci.
But you know what? And I have no experience with the Jackal. I know you guys do. I have a lot of experience with a lot of PSA. I trust PSA.
I
But
prefer it.
that's
So
a sexy
it's
PSA.
a little Gucci because of its operating system. now.
That's
why
it,
it's
it right there.
it's pushing towards.
Now,
Gucci.
if you want to get into like the PSA 15, just a regular Air 15, I
Yeah.
would. To me, that doesn't fall on this
no,
list.
that's service.
I like the
wouldn't.
PCCs.
I wouldn't. But I wouldn't.
I
call
wouldn't.
it
Yeah, you're right.
service.
It's not
It
service.
wouldn't fall on the list. It would probably fall like somewhere down here.
It's not Gucci.
Service.
It's not exotic, and it's
certainly not
service.
Gucci. Certainly not exotic. And
Okay.
nothing on PSA.
Well, and I know we're not talking about pistols.
The
I
dagger.
would have to put the dagger over in the little square on
the
the
crap.
Right.
It's the dagger's crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Dagger's
I'm
crap.
not gonna carry that ever.
No.
I've
Their
shot the dagger.
rifles, different.
Jared loves his dagger. He has
Matt
like 2 or
loves
3 at
his
this point.
dagger.
Yeah.
To
I mean,
me, it's just
it's a-
not.
Yeah.
And
PSA
if
does
I'm gonna
really
get-
good with making affordable ARs.
Yeah. If
They
I'm
need
gonna
to
buy a
stick to it.
Glock, I'm gonna just buy a
Glocks
a
are cheap.
Glock clone. I'm just gonna buy a Glock.
Glocks are
Yeah,
cheap.
it's
They're
not
still
that-
cheap.
You don't need a dagger. Get a Glock.
And
Yeah.
I firmly agree.
And
with
I'm
that
not gonna buy a
assessment.
Glock because I bought
Oh.
a Zev.
Now we're okay. Now we just got into Zevs.
Yes,
Bring
I'm
on the
I'm
Zevs.
a whore for Zev. I love it. It's wonderful.
And it's pink for a reason.
Yes.
Okay. I have my Zev AR-15. I got that Zev 15.
Yep.
I saw it on the shelf, and I was like, I have to have that.
Yeah.
I bought the pistol because the pistol was everything Glock should be, but
Yep.
isn't. That's why I bought the Zev pistol.
Okay.
I bought the Zev because I wanted a matching set.
Mm.
Okay.
You have to, right?
Bronze
Th-
barrel.
this
bronze-
one-
kind of a shiny bronze barrel with that little thin pencil
But it
trigger on it.
shoots so
Oh,
good.
I
Okay,
love
I-
the
I
fuck out
feel-
of
I
that
agree.
gun.
It shoots well.
It is like, oh god, she's heavy.
it is.
Not overly
Suppressed,
so.
suppressed. It's heavy. It's cumbersome. Out in the field, like I don't want to walk through the trees on a 4-mile hike
Okay.
with that gun. It's because it gets old.
But
after a while.
price.
It gets
I mean, okay, so
I bought
it
mine
is-
for $2,000.
it is way. What?
I bought mine for
They don't even
$2,000.
sell the Gucci, the
No,
Zev
they don't.
ARs
They don't
anymore.
sell them anymore.
They're off.
Yeah.
They're out.
I bought mine for
When you
$2,000.
bought yours, it was 100% Gucci.
Oh,
Now,
fuck, yes,
but
it
I would
was.
give it like the right hand side,
I think
like, but it's way up on the.
So
Gucci
I would
side.
not put it on that
Name-
service side.
Name only.
I think
I have never had a reliability issue with the gun.
It's
It's
so Gucci.
never jammed. And
It's so
I've
Gucci.
shot that bitch dirty as hell
Yeah.
with water in the action, mud in the action. It has never failed me, not one.
You need
damn
one of
time.
those big Chanel CC
Oh yeah,
belt
I'm
buckles
I'm
when
gonna,
you carry that gun.
I'm gonna get a leather
Like,
vest.
yes.
Body
Yeah.
armor. Leather. I gotta have it.
I mean, it's
Okay.
it is so Gucci. It's like
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to check to make sure we're still recording audio.
Yeah.
To me, the Zev is super curious.
Oh yeah.
It's not service built the way the HK416
and it's
is.
it's not like super sexy. It still looks
But
like an
It's
AR.
sexy though. It was certainly at the time.
The finish is wonderful.
At the time, he was right. At the time you bought it, Gucci. It's
Yes,
100% Gucci.
100%.
Problem is, it's not made anymore.
But it's
No.
fair. It's
Which puts
not
it
made,
on
not
that
sold.
exotic.
yeah.
Puts it in exotic.
Okay, but I'm
There's
not
not
gonna
that many of them.
There's not
exotic
very
because
few.
you stopped making it. Okay, then we can like
And there's
let's
so few.
let's bring up the now we're gonna go-
okay, this is off topic, but the MXLR. We don't make
we
the
can go
308
into
Marlin
the-
Express anymore.
I wanted the short
because
barrel
they stopped making it
300
doesn't make it
blackout. I wanted the short
automatically
barrel
exotic.
223.
It
They
do-
made an AR-10.
the reason I think it makes it exotic is because it's highly usable and it's chambered in a caliber that is super popular.
Yeah.
Like to your point, just because you stopped making it doesn't mean it's
Right.
now all of a sudden exotic.
I mean the Sharps.
the MXLR.
They stopped making it
Yeah.
100 years ago.
The MXLR, but
It's
then,
not
like, Even more
exotic.
recently, the Marlin MXLR, we were looking at it earlier, the 308 Marlin Express.
Yeah.
They don't
Sure.
chamber. They don't make new
No.
Marlins that have
done.
the 308 Marlin Express. The reason they didn't, it wasn't widely adopted.
think
the
COVID-
round wasn't widely adopted.
I think COVID killed a lot of the
COVID killed a lot of
oddball
shit.
rounds.
I don't think they necessarily killed that. Winchester, or sorry, Remington or Winchester killed it when they first bought them out,
Yeah.
and then Ruger took Marlin over.
That's how you kill a brand, is having
getting bought
been
out.
bought out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
and like
especially if it's by
Like that.
But the problem
Zev got
also
bought
is
out by
a shit brand.
Silencer.
every other lever action besides the 4570 is widely used even in pistols.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like besides the 3030 and
Okay. So okay.
So to
so
me-
where are we putting this one? Let's
I
because we got a
think-
lot more left.
So Zev takes a platform and then does their Zev magic to it and created a better
Okay.
version.
but for
than
the
the
people that
previous.
don't know who Zev is, Zev takes Glocks
And there's a
and they
chassis
make
inside
them.
that makes it
I
more
Make
would,
them
robust.
better.
I would say that Zev is more reliable than any LWRC I've come across.
My pistol, she was a little fickle. She doesn't like the color.
But
We're not talking
Zev
about, we're
as
talking
a
about the
company-
Z15.
But Zev as a company is Gucci.
It is Gucci. That's why
It's
for
Gucci.
me, I'm placing it more Gucci than the HK.
Mhm.
Not quite as service,
Mhm.
but definitely more service than the LWRC,
Mhm.
and more exotic than the LWRC. It's like for me, maybe like right around here,
I-
right there.
I'm
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with the exotic because it's not sold anymore, so we can't really say rarity.
That makes it collectible.
It's collectible. It doesn't
got the
make it
Zev trigger in
exotic.
it.
It just makes it like abandoned.
No.
Um,
Here's the thing. I would agree with you if it wasn't for the fact that it's
but
objectively
it's
a
so,
good gun.
It's so reliable. That's why I would shift it.
I
more
don't even
towards
like
service.
5.56, and I love that gun.
I'm not
Yeah.
taking my Zev into a gunfight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love that gun too
That's why
much,
I-
and I'll
it's-
be damned if that's getting locked up in evidence.
Okay, that's different though. If you
All
wanted
right.
to live through the
I'm gonna
firefight,
place.
regardless of it turning
I'm gonna
into,
place the Zev 15 right there on the pink,
I won't fight you on that, but I don't know if I completely agree.
and that's fair. That's
Um,
fair. I'm
So
sure
I'd be
a lot of
I'd be
people
a,
won't agree
I'd
with
be
me.
a shade right of the.
It's
HK.
curious that we're more leaning towards exotic.
Why is everything leaning exotic?
Well,
Well,
we're about to get into
okay,
one
let's
that's
get into-
certainly not
Okay, now
exotic.
how are we gonna put this M1A
Well, and this is
with
what
with the Colt M4 because
this
they're
is
gonna
take. This is gonna take a lot of discussion. The M1A is so adaptable now. You have MDT chassis. You have marksman chassis. You have
yeah, but at
Yeah, accuracy international chassis.
So
Stock.
this is the 308, right?
That's just
M1A.
M1A,
yeah.
M14 is the
Okay.
5.56.
Okay, so this is they're still making it
Yes.
for
And
snipers.
we don't want
Springfield
to
M1A
we don't
is
want to thread them.
popular.
ever.
No, they are a massive.
We're not
pain
gonna
in the
thread
ass.
them.
They are a massive pain in the ass.
It's like
Um,
it took like 35 square feet to pull all the parts and pins.
They
No,
lay
that
them
was
all.
a different. That was a different.
I thought
route.
that was
This-
that
there-
one
it's-
away.
this is no. That was Springfield's version.
Springfield
I
M1A.
will never do a Springfield.
It's still an
Springfield
M1A, right?
Springfield M1A.
Yeah, I will never do a Springfield again.
So that's what we're talking about though. But here's the thing.
We've done an old school M1A,
So here's the thing.
not the new Springfield.
I
It is
agree.
a
I agree.
pain in
So
the ass.
you're both right in this case. Springfield made a lot of M1As, but there were a lot of companies that made M1As.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because it was a mil spec rifle.
Now the one you're talking
I
about
don't
was
know
Vietnamese.
who
It was like
else-
used during the Vietnamese. Sorry.
Yeah, the
was
one
not
that was
Vietnamese,
easy
it was
to
American.
take apart. That one tolerances are just right to where it was easy to
That was service built.
disassemble.
We're
The
talking
new Springfield.
modern
The
Springfield.
new
M1A.
Springfield. I think kind of hot garbage. It's
think
too,
hot garbage?
Everything is too tight. Okay, I had the biggest issue. It took me 6 hours
So-
to get it down to a barrel. 6 hours
Yeah.
of constant work.
Let's be clear. The M1A is service built.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had
But
to
the
clean
problem
off
is,
all of our shelves.
It's not serviceable.
all
That's the
of our
problem. The problem is now it's service built and is certainly a good rifle.
Yeah.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
What we define as service built,
Well, we tear
ease
'em all
of
the
maintenance,
way.
ease of use.
Yes,
Right.
M1A does not fit that bill.
not anymore.
Not.
It doesn't fit the bill for ease of use.
And
Now you can get into your MDT chassis, and when you take it all apart, and you
Okay.
put it in a new
you're
chassis.
fixing.
It's Gucci. It's
issues.
nice. It's
Okay.
cool. It's not service, and it's built to be.
y'all
service.
changed my mind from my first perspective. We have to move it a little bit to exotic, because now, if somebody brings an M1A in here, like that, we've been in business 3 years, and
I
we've
can get on
seen
Sports
2,
South. I can get on Sports South right now and
There's-
buy about 300.
but people don't
M1As.
buy them.
Isn't
People
this
don't
the
carry them. People
M1A?
don't
Is
use
it the
them.
EBR?
No.
This
EBR,
is
EBR. That's just a chassis for the M1A. It's not.
That's sex
my-
appeal right there.
My-
the EBR
Sexy as fuck.
certainly sex appeal. Certainly.
My
the,
ne- my
the
neighbor-
EBR is. I would put that firmly in exotic.
My neighbor has several M1As still in Cosmoline.
Those are,
Wood chassis.
and those
he,
are
he
yeah.
was
old
he's
school
a
wood
he's a
chassis.
Vietnam vet.
can see-
Original, still in Cosmoline.
I-
Like that's
It
okay,
was a server.
now to me. If we're gonna let the fact that
Those-
the
those-
abandoned Zev
Those two. Those,
Is
I think he's-
exotic.
What those two? Those are exotic. Yes, 100%. Still in Cosmoline
yeah
from the factory.
oh
okay.
yeah,
Exotic as hell.
yeah.
Still an M1A. That is a service rifle.
Yeah.
It's a service
It-
rifle.
it was,
There's
but-
nothing Gucci
But
about it.
if we're gonna use the fact that the Zev was discontinued, made it exotic, then we have to say that the M1A is also exotic. Like if we're creating our own standards here, right?
Yes.
So we have to
this
say.
is my goddamn.
So it's still
opinion.
going to be on the bottom line. I was originally putting the M1A on the Colt M4,
Mhm.
bottom right hand corner. Now, after we've talked about it, I'm kind of leaning like it's going to be an inch away, not full exotic,
Mhm.
because it's domestically created. There's a lot of people that have them, although I don't think they use them. I think they're more collectors.
I think that. Yeah.
So I think we're an inch away from service, still on that bottom line.
yeah.
It's a service weapon,
Yeah.
but it's become exotic.
I'd still put it in the center just because it's still a
think
manufactured
center?
rifle, and yeah,
Half between exotic
I
and
think
service.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's like the.
I don't
Zev.
think it's that exotic, but I won't.
It's
I wouldn't
pushing
fight
there.
you on that. So we'll fight on other things.
Yeah.
but
I
not
would
bottom
fight you
line,
both and say that
50-50.
it's. I would fight you both and say it's now firmly in the crap section.
The
Despite-
Springfield's version.
I'm not
Despite
gonna.
me
I'm not gonna
loving-
take it to the field.
I love every M1A. I don't care if it's the Springfield or not. I love the M1A.
I'm not gonna take it to the field.
To me, it doesn't fall in service, and to me, it doesn't fall in
Not
exotic.
anymore.
Well, you still want to buy a musket from like the Civil War.
Yeah,
That's
because that's firmly
that's-
exotic.
That's maybe the best freaking thing I've ever had.
The Zone
those
jalapeno
are
lime.
good shit.
I don't want to like. I know we're
Is-
ADHD podcast. Like Zone, send us.
Please,
Like,
that shit is.
Do they have like
it's
a
good.
12 or a 15 or a 30?
No, I think nine's.
Nine's
Came
and
out-
Do they
Max.
only sell through gas stations? Could I like order this shit online?
I fucking hope so, because
Yeah.
I'm about to.
We're about to
Gas
find out.
If you
stations
could
are
order it
overcharged.
I'm about to
online
find
in
out.
bulk.
Hey,
'Cause it's
you
way
guys were
cheaper
still
than
making
this.
money off of $2 per can.
Oh yeah.
Give me some.
Like,
Yeah.
if you
Give me
could
some-
order that
I'll
online.
pay
Well,
you $5.
We will have this. Like we'll just line them up on the table.
I have
right,
about
every week.
6 cans at my house.
Sponsor us.
Okay, regardless,
We're-
M1A,
Yeah.
M1A guys.
Okay. Oh, we diverged. I forgot.
Wait.
We were talking about guns. Shit.
We're regulated by the ATF: alcohol, tobacco,
Firearms.
and firearms.
Oh yes, we got them all right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Like
I'm fairly certain we can sell
alcohol, tobacco, firearms.
Yeah. Well,
We
it's
don't
not
have any
technically-
explosives.
No, we don't do
No,
explosives.
we don't have explosives. Shit. We're gonna have to work on that.
We're gonna have to work on that.
we're gonna need some explosives. We have tannerite, but that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
We're talking about fire.
Can we
explosives,
Okay.
not air
Let's get back. Okay,
Fucking
we're
A.
done with the M1A.
The
So I
M1A.
agree. So Kyle thinks it's like 50% service, 50% exotic. I
Because
think
there
it's
are
like
some truly
80
exotic M1As.
service,
Okay.
20
exotic.
exotic.
means
I would
rarity.
lean more towards like 60-40. 60 service, 40 exotic. I don't think it's exotic.
Okay, so he's
Does it still
he's
meet
splitting
service
us.
for
So
today's standard?
60-40.
And again,
No,
this is coming
let's,
from
let's
person.
get off the M1A because it's
I
out of
love-
date. It's old. Put it 60-40. Let's be done. Because I was
Yeah,
I was
have
like-
60-40.
I
We'll
love-
call it that.
that's right
The
between us.
M1A.
Yeah.
To me, it's crap. I don't think it's a service
I
rifle
never
anymore.
want one. I
I
don't,
don't
want
think
one.
it's exotic.
I
They
want
make so
one.
many of them.
But
I
I
want
want
one
it.
too.
I want it as a collector.
Exactly.
I'm not going to take it to the field.
And then for that you could say, yeah, sure.
I
it's
want
exotic.
I want the box with it still in the.
This
Cosmos.
next one's
You,
gonna
that's
be
the thing,
fun.
is
Never
You
gonna
want
see
you
that.
want the Cosmoline one because you know where.
I'm
it
getting
is.
way too
Those aren't
excited about the
common.
next one. So
Yes,
like my
yes,
ADHD is like
This-
really getting out of control. So hit the next one.
All right,
Spear.
the six spear.
The sig.
I-
Okay, if we're
I got a
going
little
six spear,
hate.
define the caliber because that's gonna sway my conversation a little bit.
Let's just keep it 308.
So I don't even think you're right. I think for the purposes of this topic, I think we have to stick we either need to go full blown. It's the 6.8, or we need to just stay with it's 5.56 for control purposes.
6.8.
The
277
277
Fury.
I don't think we can talk about the 277 Fury other than
We don't
the
have it.
astronomical pressures and dual metallurgic cases.
And they can run it in
we
a polymer
we can go into that.
cartridge. And
The
yeah,
277 Fury, I think, is a flash in the pan, and I think it goes away. That's my prediction. That's my prediction.
I think the only possibility for the 277 Fury is it may
I think it-
may replace the RSAS,
It's
that's
it
it.
is just it's a trend. It's
That's
sexy.
replacing the 308.
which won't happen.
No,
No.
I don't see it.
That's why I'm
So,
like very may.
I'm not. It's
I'd rather take
No.
the Omen.
Now they say
That
they
take
they
that
say they would
300
use it
Win
as a
Mag.
squad
Oh,
rifle.
I want a Nemo.
I want the Nemo Omen.
Wait, he
so
wouldn't
bad.
put the Nemo on here. I wanted to put the Nemo on.
well,
because
this
that-
is the
that's a
last
Gucci
time we're
gun.
gonna do this.
That
But
is
like
a Gucci gun.
what they talk about whenever, like, as far as what I understand from what the military says about adopting the 277 Fury, is it's going to be a squad weapon. So there will be like one person
I think
in
it's
a 9-man squad
You're,
that may have it.
I think
this
it's
is
a
DMR rifle.
It's not.
No,
It's 25 round mags on the top end. That's using the Lancer.
I think it's a I
AWM,
think
like,
it's a stick
not-
of
it's
dynamite.
heavy, it's not that accurate.
I just
it's-
don't-
I think it's a stick of dynamite that is waiting to explode.
Yes.
85,000 SAMI pressure.
Yeah,
The
the,
highest
if-
SAMI pressure of any round ever created.
the Sig Spear. What is it? The LT. That's
the LT is the 5.56.
okay.
The, M6
The
Spear
Sig
LT.
Spear, the big one, the 308, the 277. That's in my crap box,
Yeah.
big time.
Big
So,
time.
That crap.
Crap.
Now, yeah. Now
Uh,
this Sig Spear in 223, 300 Blackout.
Yeah.
Like I'm down to play
So
play around.
the,
Let's
the,
do this.
the spear is kind of cool. Oh, so are we talking about the spear or the spear LT? Because they're different.
We are and we aren't. That's
we
the
are
thing.
and we aren't.
And to me, I think the spear falls firmly right here. I think it's, and it may seem sacrilegious to most for it to fall further from service than the M1A, being that it's now been picked up as a military
Service
firearm.
weapon. Yeah.
But I just don't think the spear.
I still think it's
has-
I think it's a stick of dynamite waiting to explode.
if it was replacing the M4.
Well, the
at 80,
308
that
that we
good,
know
sure.
of did explode.
At 85,000 psi. Okay, so we've all heard people talk about cobwebs and shotguns forcing the barrel to explode.
yeah.
I think that's bullshit.
Bullshit.
First
No,
off,
that's bullshit.
first off, I think it's bullshit.
it's either
but-
bullshit or it's a bad
But
shotgun.
we're not talking about 85,000 psi. That's the 277 Fury. So if we're talking about the 277 Fury, crap. I think it's a flash in the pan. I think it's a fad. I think the military
They wanna
screwed
put-
up.
They want to put that shit in a polymer cartridge.
It's a dual metal cartridge.
Yeah,
because the only
No,
way you can handle
I'm
that
saying
pressure.
the military, what they
Yeah.
want to do for the
No,
military.
it's what they're trying to
put it
drop
in a
weight in any way
polymer
possible that they
cartridge
can.
so that
That
they
thing
don't
is
have
so
to
stupid
save
heavy.
brass anymore.
No. Okay. I have strong opinions about the 277. Now I like the SIG Spear.
The
In a
Sig-
5.56.
the Sig-
Yep.
You like the Sig Spear LT, you like the Sig Tread,
Yeah.
Well,
the Sig Spear.
we have a SIG trip.
and I left
The
it
SIG
as
Spear is
spear.
cool in the way it handles gas.
I left it as spear intentionally for us to have this debate.
So we can fight this. Okay, this is a fight me conversation
So it
Yes.
is.
because we're never gonna agree.
No,
Like
no.
the 5.56 Spear,
I love the idea.
the way it handles
Yeah, of the
gas, the way it
277
works, the functionality.
I'd rather take the CMMG Descent over.
I'd rather take the 6.8 SPC.
I agree. Like,
okay.
you wanna
but you're
replace shit in
talking,
the
you're talking
military-
about a caliber
Yeah.
swap.
Replace every 5.56 with the 6.8 SPC because it has similar ballistics to the 5.56 and it's got way
We took
more
it out to
stopping power.
700 yards with a 10-inch barrel, better than we took 223 with
So,
a
like,
20-inch.
So Matt is a
I agree with y'all.
SIG whore.
Okay,
He is
Crap.
absolute
He's a
SIG whore.
shill.
He has every SIG ever created.
He's still.
MPX,
He's got a
MCX,
P320.
blah, blah, blah.
he
Yeah,
loves it.
But
it
it's the
probably goes
Legion.
off in his safe all the time.
He
I'm
loves it.
kidding. That never happened.
And
But
we can get in. We're gonna get into pistols at some point.
But-
and we'll talk in length about SIG.
I would say the SIG Spear in a not 277 Fury. I'm gonna lean.
I would put it more towards exotic.
I'm still leaning more service, but you know,
so
again, I'm not gonna.
everything
It
about
is rare
But
because it's expensive.
It is expensive.
So it
Yeah.
it is exotic because it is expensive.
Yeah.
But it's Gucci because it's expensive.
All right, so we want to put it right at the M1A.
No, it's Gucci because it's we defined Gucci as expensive.
All right, right
the
here.
Spear is freaking expensive.
Everything on this list, with the exception of like 2 or 3 of them, goes on
Spear-
Gucci. Then, if
to be
based
fair,
off a
and
cost.
I made this.
What's
I
the
made this
going
point.
rate?
I made this point before we started. Is like, damn, all of these rifles are expensive.
Yeah. Well, like,
Yeah.
it,
But like,
mon-
we have experience with a lot of these rifles. These are mostly what
Yeah.
we use. So, like,
So it
that's
has
kinda where I'm
to
at.
have a little Gooch in it.
yeah.
right?
So okay, I think we put it right about here.
I'm not gonna fight that one. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
think I'll-
Okay.
So-
That's fine. As long as that's the 223
Man,
300 blackout variant.
Yeah, I think we can all agree. We can go ahead and put a second one in the crap.
The
Yeah.
308 277 Fury.
We
it's
go ahead and
crap.
put a second one in the crap.
Yeah, we need an asterisk next to the crap one.
Yep.
Like it's only one.
It's only one version.
I think that round is crap.
I personally,
I'm not gonna. I don't want that.
I think SIG is high on themselves. I think they're very similar to HK,
I love
just American
my
made.
cross. Now, it's not as accurate as I'd hope it would be.
I'm not a.
Well,
But
until we
I
put
love
that
my
brick
cross.
barrel on it.
There are certain firearms from SIG that I totally would
Yeah.
get behind. But the
The
problem
365. Love it.
the problem I have with the
Guys-
cross is I'll take my Ruger American over
We got the
cross
we got
any
the
day.
cheapest SIG AR right here. The Tread. It's
But we
it's
upgraded all the things
glorious.
about it.
Everything.
I mean,
about
it's
it,
not
yeah.
the most accurate gun we have. It's legit. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's fine.
We run an FRT in it just because.
All right,
Fuck
guys.
it, why not?
Here's where we get into.
Yeah. Okay.
You're
Okay.
gonna
Topic.
piss me off.
Okay. So nobody's gonna fight this one. I think
No.
we're all,
No,
we're
100%.
all in agreement.
We're all in
No,
agreement,
So
we don't even have to.
and
That's
we don't
Sidewinder.
even. We can
Talk
say our
about it.
personal anecdotes.
Yes. No. Make that circle bigger.
Okay,
it's the
my bad.
Sidewinder.
I-
It's the
I can
fierce
only make it-
Sidewinder.
There you go. Double.
There we
it.
go.
That's good.
Yeah. It's the fierce Sidewinder. Side charging AR-10, AR-15.
Looks great.
Holy shit.
Looks
Like,
great.
This
Feels
is the
great.
best thing since sliced bread. Is a side charging AR. That's so cool.
So
Sucks.
this was designed to be full Gucci.
Oh yeah,
right?
100%.
So the fierce AR-10, AR-15 should be
As
at
a
the
Gucci gun.
peak, 100%
Yeah.
Gucci.
Shit.
Except
I have
the
nev-
execution sucked.
Yeah.
Not
Accurate
tight
suck.
tolerances.
Mm-mm.
Fails to load ammunition.
Okay.
Their
Won't
website
shoot
gives
correctly.
an MOA guarantee.
So we have to quantify.
It doesn't
this.
hit paper
Inaccurate.
twice.
Very picky on ammunition.
Yes.
Warranty sucks.
Warranty sucks. No, I don't. I'm going to argue that. So
They were nice.
they buy them back
They buy
because
them
they
back.
suck so bad.
Yeah.
I
But that's the
traded
problem.
Three
Yeah,
warranties
thank
and-
God Republic had
Your
their
warranty-
buyback.
Oh.
In my opinion, the warranty is nice. The warranty sucks in the fact that they can't fix your firearm. They buy it
Okay,
back.
the one that we had in this building spent more time in Fierce's safe than
Than
ours.
Yeah.
And that doesn't
For
represent
$3,000,
It's and
it
okay.
didn't
And
function.
to be clear-
High dollar.
To be clear, this is not the only experience we've had. with
No.
Pierce.
It's one of many.
We've had
No.
four
Yes.
Pierce rifles.
300
They've all been the
PRCs
same story.
that are
So we strategically used the word crap because we were, trying to be nice. That's not fair
it's not
when we're
fair.
talking about the Fierce.
It is
So
too
we need
much money
another
with
we need
zero.
another box
It
to the
gives you
right of
nothing.
that says like
Don't buy.
dog shit
Don't
or
buy
or
dog
like
shit.
or like 2 a.m. dog vomit. Like that's how
Get
bad.
your ass out of bed and enjoy it.
If anyone has any questions about how we feel about Fierce, let me be very, very clear. We
Don't buy 'em.
hate them.
I want it to be good because they
Strong-
look good. They
strong
look
hate.
good.
They feel good.
They do.
They are so ergonomic. They feel really good in the hand.
They
Fucking
They
can't
shoot
perform.
well when
Suck.
they shoot.
They
If
can't
they
perform-
shoot.
If they
can't
shoot.
If they
perform.
shoot.
From
They-
a reliability standpoint, I'm going to
None.
give it
No.
0 points.
0
Yeah.
points.
From a Gucci standpoint, I'm going to
100.
give it 100%.
every 100%.
right?
It's 100% Gooch.
Exotic, too many people buy this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
because they walk into the store and they're like, "Oh my god,
Oh,
that is
their
here's the other-
website
here's
gives
the
you
other
an
point.
MOA
It can't
guarantee.
be exotic because it can't be a collectible because anything that's not used by somebody is back in the Fierce warehouse and getting broken down to be
Yes.
new.
They have their warranty department. I feel bad for those guys. Like
Like,
how
I
many
hate
times
shitting
they ship
on
them
them.
back and forth?
Fierce makes shotguns.
Do they
I've
really?
Never seen one. I've never heard
No.
about that.
Please God, tell me that's not true.
I've seen 2 Fierce.
If they start
shotguns.
making pistols,
Done.
I mean, are they?
They can be
No.
in every one of our
No.
categories if they start making pistols.
Oh no!
Like, it-
Please never let
Fierce
that happen.
sucks. Please don't buy it. Save yourself the
Yeah,
3
don't
grand.
don't bring
and,
it here. For
and it's not
sure.
even about the 3 grand because they'll buy a bag. Save yourself the fucking headache. Don't buy Fierce.
No way. Okay, did
All
we?
right.
I think we all 100% agree.
yeah, it's crap.
100% agree on Fierce. No, nobody's had a good experience.
Now we got a
with
good
Fierce.
one.
Noveski 556, and this will be a good one because I don't think any of us know too much about the Noveski.
So
None of
Robbie,
us have
Robbie
used one.
Rob,
It's-
one of my best friends, he is a Noveski guy.
It's a Gucci service.
Gucci service, and that's why I was like, that's where he and I went because he was like firmly Gucci, and I was like, no, firmly service and
It's
Gucci.
Gucci as shit.
I'd
Because
I'd
of the
put that
name.
50-50.
Name,
I'd put it
reliability.
50
So like
Oh,
name, refinement. It's like
Yeah.
super
It's
fine.
legit.
I'd
High
put it. I'd
tolerances.
put it on the line of Gucci service
100%.
50-50.
50-50? Okay, I'm not going to fight that because
No.
the Noveski is like a no
It would be,
bullshit.
it
Like,
would be
that's-
firmly right
Um,
there, in my opinion.
Yes.
Very, it's
That-
service built.
That
yeah.
brand
But they
is
did it
solid.
so well.
Yes,
They did
that
it
brand is
so
so
well.
solid. I mean, if you can afford it, now that's the problem.
That's
Not everybody can afford a
and
Noveski.
the only reason it would ever shift towards exotic is because
Yes. So
price.
my
foreign,
best friend
yada, yada.
that loves and has more Noveskis and Galils than like anyone should. He's also a giant SIG guy.
Yeah.
And we
That's
don't
crazy.
we don't love the SIG.
You
right?
love 300 blackout.
Hang on.
Um,
Hang on, you love IWI and Noveski,
Yeah.
and you love Sig.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Okay, so I don't know where that came from, but like he's a high end SIG, like the MCX, MPX, like high end stuff. He's also a 300 blackout guy. He's a special operator kind of guy, kind of a badass.
Who is
So
this?
Rob.
he knows
Oh,
what
we
he
need to
knows
get
what he's
Rob on
talking
here.
about. So I can't argue with him.
We need to get
'cause
Rob on here.
he
I
knows-
don't think he wants.
Nah, he's not gonna. He don't want to talk about this shit.
We're to
But,
talk about 300 blackouts, baby.
but he's
No. We don't need to talk about his service history. We just
No.
need to talk about what do
Oh.
you think about 762 by
Oh.
39.
we just want to bring some of his toys out. We just want to look at his toys.
Yeah.
He's got
He
some
can be in our B
legit.
clips. He can be in
Like,
our B
I
clips.
just
He's
want to
got
have
some
a
legit
Y300
stuff.
blackout conversation.
Oh, he loves it. He just swears by it.
Like, but and then on that is Y300 blackout.
So
what does he
I mean,
run? Sub
it's-
supers.
Why?
If you can manage the
Why
gas,
Why
you
is
get the best
762
of
by
both
39
worlds.
seen as better than 300? Or sorry, why is 300 blackout seen as better than 762 by 39?
Because it's not communist.
Well, yeah, we don't like communism here. That's why.
AAC and
They're
Palmetto
no longer
State.
in business.
AAC is no longer in business.
No, they're not making ammo anymore.
AAC was like Who
Yeah,
owned
they
AAC?
had a high failure rate by failure rate.
Did they really
destroying
go out of
guns.
business?
I've had no problems.
Yeah, it was
with any
PSA's
of
ammo.
my
They
shut down the
62 by
lines.
39.
I bought a lot of AAC.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I
didn't hate it.
They were having issues with their ammo blowing up guns.
No. Oh.
No, that was it. It was just an
Didn't blow up
overpressure
mine,
ground. That was
so-
it.
Yeah. Well,
They were having to buy guns.
really.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that. So, I'm gonna have to.
They better continue to make my Saberblade Black tips.
Oh, I
Oh.
still want to kill a pig with the 308 version.
I love the Black Saber 45s.
I need my Saberblade Black tips.
Yeah.
I won't, at this stage of my life, I won't use anything different.
I think it's just an SST.
It's a Hornady SST, but it's using black tip.
Yeah.
But the problem is-
black tip is
Problem
way
is,
doper.
oh,
than,
you want a Hornady SST? Yeah, $10 more per box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That left the dirtiest
All
impact.
right, guys.
on
Hey,
a
we're talking
pig.
about the Noveski 556.
I mean, we got ammo.
Sorry.
Ammo's. Okay.
Yeah, well, no, we already agreed where the Noveski goes.
100%.
We did.
I think
we didn't talk too much about. So Rob loves the Noveski,
He's a Noveski guy.
Yeah.
He's
which
a
makes sense.
Noveski guy.
So for anyone who doesn't know, Rob, Special Forces guy,
Yeah. Green Beret.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because Noveski is like widely adopted by Special Forces.
Yeah.
If you're not using the HK
Tried and true.
416, you're
So,
probably using
it's
Noveski.
tried and
You know the funny thing about most of our like special guys and not the Marines. I'm not talking about
No.
Creole
No,
leaders.
not the crayon eaters.
But like the
We
real
just had one out here.
the
about 3
real
hours ago.
real special
came
guys. You know what? And I hate the AK because I hate communism.
I
but-
don't
But
necessarily
those
like
guys,
AKs.
when they were in the shit, like they'll tell you absolutely. I didn't bring enough ammo to this party,
so I'll use an AK.
I'm picking up guns, I'm picking up ammo, and I'm carrying an AK half the day.
760 by
They were
39.
that's kind of like that shit I didn't like really think about.
760 by 39 gets too much hate.
Well,
That round.
I hate the mags. I hate the mags.
It's oddly like similar to the 308. I
mean,
don't know why
yeah,
it
that
performs
tapered
so poorly.
Yeah, it
Well,
makes
it's
sense.
it's running out. It usually runs out of an
l-
AK,
and it runs a little
AKs are known
slower.
as being fucking garbage.
It runs a
they
little
run.
slower.
They're fucking wonderful, reliable guns.
Okay. Now
But
we
it's
don't.
not
funny?
on accuracy.
You know what's funny?
We
Also,
don't-
like most advisors from the U.S. military that were advising the Afghani military, and they were training them on NATO weapons. Most of them will tell you that all of those Afghanis hated NATO weapons because they were finicky
Yeah.
and didn't run.
Oh, okay. So, but let's talk about the AK-47. Like, it's gonna be right where that M4 is. Actually, it may be a little right of where that M4 is. The AK-47 was designed to operate in the worst environments. Now, accuracy on an AK-47 generally
Sucks
not
ass.
the greatest, right? But it was designed. It was designed by the
Run.
freaking
To run.
Russians
Designed to
to
run.
run in sub-freezing
One of my favorite
temperatures.
videos to watch anytime it comes up is Kalashnikov
Yes.
and Stoner. Eugene Stoner.
Yeah.
Shooting each other's weapons.
Yeah.
And both of them didn't seem. Neither of them seemed
so,
impressed. They
if you're-
couldn't
if you're
show that
talking
they were
about
impressed, but I think both of them were.
Pure reliability, that was the number one goal in the design of the AK-47. And that's why, like, what was the guy, AK, that's his name.
Kalashnikov.
What was his first name? Andrei Kalashnikov? Something like that? I don't know.
I
Whatever
don't
it was. It was a Russian guy. Communist. Fuck them.
Alexandri or some
yeah.
bullshit.
So, but that was designed 100% about reliability.
No, 100%.
And- and
because
it
when the guy in front of you
performs.
dies and you need to load the mag that they gave
Yeah.
you.
Have
and
you
there
seen
it
that?
is.
Have you seen
Yeah.
the YouTube video where they like sub-zero froze guns,
Grantham.
completely flooded with was it
Grantham.
Grantham? I mean that if you and I don't like the AK, but I absolutely respect what they
A
accomplished.
lot of what happened in
the
that
M4
video,
failed.
Very interesting
Yeah.
to see.
That was a great.
There was a
video.
lot of guns I expected to work that didn't.
Yeah.
There was a lot of guns that I didn't expect to work that did.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great video. I mean, honestly, I've probably watched that 5 times, but respect.
So
For the
Noveski,
AK-47.
so
Don't
far
like it.
anyways. Noveski firmly servicing
Where's
Gucci.
Noveski made? They're not a U.S. company.
No,
I don't know where they're made.
no.
Let's
Let's look it up. I don't
I'll
believe.
do it.
Look it up later.
because I'll look it up on my
Let's
phone. That way you don't
let's
have
move on to
diverge.
let's move on.
Yeah, go to the Galil.
The Galil. Okay.
IWI. Now the Galil, I'm partial to.
Oh my God!
The reason
What?
I'm partial.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna stop. Noveske Rifle Works is headquartered in Grants Pass, Oregon.
Really?
I thought they were an international company. I thought they were overseas. I never would have guessed they were an American company.
It makes sense because it's been widely adopted by
Yeah,
American
I
Special
know, but I
Forces.
still, I mean, a lot of these guns come from overseas. Freaking Glock is an American
Austrian.
company, right?
Now
But
they
CZ
lot of
or
Glocks
HK is
a lot of
Austria.
Glocks are made in the U.S., but there is some times where I've had to do import documents on Austrian.
We
Glocks.
love the Shy-Tech from Tennessee,
Tennessee,
where
baby.
shooting is not just a
All right, the
sport;
Galil.
it's a religion.
I have a soft spot for the Galil because I grew up on Black Ops and Call of Duty, and I loved the Galil.
We don't have the M200 on here, though.
Yeah,
the
we
intervention.
don't. And Modern Warfare 2, we will talk
another
about
day.
bolt actions another day with the chart similar to this. Maybe not the exact same chart, but similar to
A
this.
little different.
The Galil, IWI, service built,
Yeah.
Yes.
definitely exotic. Not made that much.
I don't know. That you don't think so?
I hate the way they look.
You
I
hate,
hate
the
it.
Galil?
You don't
I
like
hate
them?
it. I hate it.
Really?
I do.
It's so curious to me how we can disagree so vehemently on some things because I love the way I don't like. So now they make a Galil that doesn't have the whole like fucking, you know, what I'm talking about, the handle,
Yeah, the chart
carry handle.
Yeah.
Don't like that look.
I don't know if I've seen any with a carry handle. The ones
they
I've
make one with
actually
carry
like had my hands on.
No,
Um,
what I
that's
don't
like
like, what I don't like.
old
So the
M4 shit.
Galil, as far as I understand, it came out in like the 70s or 80s. I don't like the original Galil, the non-tactical, non-modern. It doesn't have any M-lock.
It's an Israeli.
Yeah, no
Right.
modern, no foregrips, no nothing like that.
So-
It's
so-
ugly.
The
But-
Israelis like can do some weird ass like Magnum Research Israeli,
Yeah.
right? IWI the Galil.
Yeah. IWI makes a lot of shit.
Israelis, those people know their shit. They know. They.
I don't think so.
I
I
don't know.
don't
They're
think
a
so.
warring bunch of people.
I agree
They're
with that.
right
I
smack
don't
dab in the
think-
middle of the shittiest fucking area in the world.
Yeah.
I don't think Israelis. They center all of their shit around CQB and fucking up people
Oh.
that are untrained. That's, in my opinion,
Yeah.
that's the way
Well,
it goes. I don't think that.
but
I
they're
don't think
highly
IWI
trained.
I don't think they're
I
that
don't even
highly
think
trained.
they're highly
Okay.
trained. I don't.
I-
I'm not a fucking shill.
I
The
think
Israeli guys I know,
think it's easy to
they're
seem
badasses.
that highly trained when you're fighting against a whole bunch of untrained forces
Yeah.
and you're fighting on your own territory.
Well, they do
They're
fight
fighting
a lot of
insurgents. which is-
militia.
Fighting an insurgency war is
Yeah.
never easy.
A lot of
No,
militia.
But
It's not.
that being said,
I-
I don't think they're. I don't
Okay.
think they're all that.
So the Galil's like it's got a reputation that's fairly solid in service.
I don't think it's been widely adopted.
I agree, it's exotic for us for sure. It's exotic.
It's never been
And
widely
but
adopted by
it's-
multiple militaries. I think
It's
it's,
not that.
and I don't the Israeli military doesn't even use the
It does-
Galil
it-
widely anymore.
I
They still
thought
use it.
some of their like
They still use
special
it.
forces people.
They still use it. They don't use
Yeah.
it widely though.
Okay, so where do you put the Galil? Because I'm
I
I'm
would
interested.
I would put the Galil
For us,
between.
it's gonna lean exotic for sure.
I would put it between SA-58, and that's what we said at the beginning. It's all going to be based on an American.
So you
perspective.
don't think it's Gucci at all? So the guys
No.
that I know that
No.
own them, they kind of see them as Gucci.
No,
The
I don't.
ones that
I
I've
don't see them as
shot-
Gucci at all.
No.
Okay.
They don't. Most of them don't have M-lock.
No.
They don't have an M-lock foregrip. You
Oh
can't-
no.
M-lock handguard.
Well,
You
most of the ones
can't put a
I've
foregrip on.
shot are a little older, so
I
M-lock is not that old.
yeah no yeah but
Like, is
to me
thank God Keymod is dying.
to me, and again based off of my perspective, Galil popularized by Call of Duty Black Ops, at least American. It was popularized in America.
That's not disputed.
It's only really been service used by the Israeli military and maybe a couple other countries, and I could be wrong on that.
I don't know.
I don't think it's anything besides exotic. I think if you're gonna
But I
say
think
that,
it
if
was
you're gonna say the SA,
designed-
if you're gonna say the SA-58 is purely exotic, the Galil is purely exotic.
for us,
Yeah.
it is purely
yeah.
exotic. But I had an assumption that it was designed more for service.
So is the SA-58.
Okay. Wow. I'm not gonna argue. I don't disagree. For
we can
me,
put it. I think
it is
I'm comfortable.
absolutely exotic.
I'm comfortable putting it between the SA-58 and the HKG-3.
Yeah.
But I don't think, because it wasn't widely adopted, because it's not super popular, it doesn't have a whole lot of customization features. I don't think you can say it's super serviceable. Not for the modern era.
I have limited experience with Galeos. The ones that I have shot are like short barrel, not. I mean, these are not long range rifles. They're like more CQB, kind of in close, tight territory military weapons. But now, was it fun to shoot? Absolutely.
I've shot.
It was cool as shit.
I just don't see it being.
It's exotic, 100%.
Exotic.
That's 100% exotic. But you know what? If I had a Magnum Research pistol out on this counter, the only people that know what that pistol is are the people that watched one movie.
Yeah.
Terminator. It's a badass looking gun, and it's Magnum Research, not IWA. Like legit. But the Galileo is kind of like that. It's like it's rare. You're not gonna come across it every day.
Like I said, I've come across Series 3, and I feel like we're in a curious area.
Yeah.
Most of it has been people close to my
So
age.
the guy that I know that has a Galil, he was a Army Ranger sniper, and he loves the Galil.
Yeah,
he's got a couple of, and that's why I've been able to shoot a few. But I thought it was, I would give it some Gucci points because
I would give the SA-58.
it was exotic, it
The
was
DSA
rare, it was unique.
The DSA-58, when you compare it to what it was built off of, the FAL, Gucci.
Yeah.
It's used by multiple militaries throughout the world. Service.
Yeah.
But
so
to y'all's point, it's mostly just exotic, and it's gonna get phased out.
So we've now beaten this whole list up, right? So we're done with the list.
We're done with this list. We have
placed
plenty
everyone
more to talk about.
Yes, but we have not addressed value. We've kind of
we haven't addressed value.
We've danced around value.
There's a couple of other guns we want to talk about, or at
on.
least we want to hear y'all's opinions about. The Geisley, LaRue Tactical, Patriot Ordnance. I mean, and we'll probably do a North American or just American made AR style graph similar to this. We definitely would have a lot more, I think, objectively based opinions.
Yeah. Well,
in that regard,
and we left a lot unsaid in what we addressed.
Yes.
Because other than the spear, we didn't really talk about calibers and benefits of one versus another.
And we'll probably even do a similar graph to this based on caliber alone.
At some point, I think that makes sense. But it's not just caliber; it's caliber and platform because that matters.
Yeah, 300 Win Mag.
Yeah,
there's a platform that I want so bad.
You can get a 50 BMG in 18-inch or 40-inch.
But this
that's two different guns shooting the same round.
This is where we believe, and I find it highly interesting that none of these landed closer to the Gucci side. I think there's still a whole lot more. I mean, we hit on Black Rain a little bit earlier.
Let's pick one.
I'm gonna leave
pure Gucci.
Oh, pure
Gucci. Okay, you and I have a very strong disagreement on a couple of different brands, and I don't want to go into pistols, but I have to say, like, if I'm gonna buy a pistol for big money, staccato, I'd call pure Gucci.
CZ makes a AR. I'm blanking on the name of the gun right now. It's the shitballs.
What's the oh, we gotta give that away.
No, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a short here soon.
Yeah.
CZ makes an AR that is extremely overrated, in my opinion.
I'm generally a fan of CZ.
I am too.
I mean, we've got this Scorpion. We like it. I wouldn't say I love it, but I like it.
Yeah, there's some things we don't like about that.
but it's I mean it's plastic.
The CZ
Yeah.
Brin.
The brand.
I would firmly put the
I didn't
CZ
even know
Brin
that one.
in the Gucci category, and it may even still float the Gucci exotic, but it's gonna be more Gucci than exotic, in my opinion. I don't know. As far as like what's totally Gucci, that's hard to say because like what we view as Gucci and Gucci. I mean, even as we put it, refinement, premium features, high tolerances, things can meet that criteria, but also still meet others. And
Yeah.
that's why I feel like that's
So,
why
The
we
center,
haven't totally
the center
found
of
totally
that
Gucci.
graph is really perfection.
Yeah.
The high. Okay, full Gooch. It's not one of this platform
Balancing.
that just touches on full Gucci. The Horizon 22 Creed. Their top dog.
That's a bolt gun.
The-
though.
oh,
yeah. Well,
it's the only. You said staccato.
yeah. Well,
So
yeah. We
that-
diverged, but
That one meets the criteria for full
See,
Gucci.
and that
But I
part,
would-
of that, part of that is also like in what I talked about the Patriot Ordinance. No Patriot Ordinance for the last 10 years that I've been looking at buying ARs. Patriot Ordinance has never been below $2,500.
but
I don't know anything about Patriot Ordnance. I don't know
Yeah.
anyone that owns a Patriot Ordnance. They still make ARs. They still make all of them above $2,500.
yeah.
I don't know where do they fall. The LaRue Tacticals.
Switch our scene.
Yeah, the LaRue Tacticals. I don't know where the LaRue Tacticals fall. Black Rain.
Okay, we wanted to talk about. We've totally dropped the ball on Black Rain. Black Rain is a mil-spec M4
Mil-spec M4.
with sexy ass paint. Right. Black Rain made service weapons
Mhm.
artistic.
yeah.
So I would say, but I still am gonna call a Black Rain a service weapon. Like it's gonna be 50% Gucci, 50% service.
I
Paint
think it
job
leans-
making
I think it
something.
If
leans
you're
more
100%, if you're 100% Gucci, you have to be not service and not exotic. So I don't think there is really 100%
Gucci. If there
Gucci.
is one, it would be domestically made.
Yeah.
'Cause
So-
to us, it wouldn't be.
So one that
exotic.
a gun that is 100% service, it ain't sexy. You know, it ain't expensive.
And you can make arguments that the M4,
It's
Block 2,
common. Like okay, if we're gonna talk about
Okay.
the MK18,
A
Remington
they're sexy.
700.
Gold AK with ivory grips.
yeah. Okay, we're going full
Okay.
Gucci.
That's
Full
Gucci.
Gucci.
That's no service. in
You're not
that.
gonna go out and shoot that.
You're
You're
not
not gonna
taking
run
that
and
to
gun in the
battle.
field.
a
No.
Draco, like a gold Draco.
Yeah.
You're not using that.
No.
No,
any
that's
way.
okay. That's great examples. But really, the ideal place for any weapon is that center point.
Yeah.
Yes. And
It-
honestly, if
it's-
you look at our graph, most of it kind of danced around
Yeah.
the center.
Like
lot of
if
it
you
did.
buy a service only gun,
Okay,
you're gonna upgrade the trigger. You're gonna upgrade
Yes.
the barrel. You're gonna upgrade
And that's
several other
so-
options on it.
so we danced around whenever we were talking today about what we were going to talk about for the podcast. We danced around. Do we want to talk about if we have $5,000 to build the best? If we have $5,000 to build the best AR for hog
Yeah.
hunting in Texas,
Yeah.
what would you do? And we use Sports South based off our price. What can we build? And we use PSA only to build
Yeah.
what we built. And the difference was striking
Yeah.
because we can buy much better quality on Sports South and keep it under 5,000. But the PSA, we use the Jackal 10. You have to buy a trigger if
Yeah.
you're using a PSA. You didn't have to buy a trigger on Sports South because you're using a Brute Tactical.
Yeah.
We were able to get a 640 on both for under 5. But the difference was we used the V3 Rattler 640 on Sports South, and we used
Is
the
it
V1.
cheaper?
It was
the
it was
PSA was
almost as
cheaper,
expensive.
but it was never gonna perform.
Was it cheaper than the Storm?
No. Sorry, we used a Rix. We used a Rix 50 mil 640
Yeah.
Uh,
on Sports South,
Oh, that's
and we
right.
used
That's right.
a 35 mil V1 Rattler 640 on PSA. And the only reason that shit's on sale, and it was on sale on PSA, it's not on sale on Sports South. But the reason that's so inexpensive is because it's on sale, and
It's
the
two
reason it's on
generations
sale
behind.
is because it's 2 generations behind. So
Yeah.
like, and it's 35
No,
mil
but
compared to 50.
We own a 640 Gen 1.
Yeah,
Like, and I would buy another.
I own a LRF, and the V1 LRF is being sold on PSA for $4,200 right now. I have one.
Wow.
I know.
That's insane. And I bought it for
And you-
$2,500.
Yeah, you didn't spend that much.
I bought it for $2,500 when the V2
Wow.
came out. So like, PSA is really good, but if you're
Yeah.
buying anything other than a PSA rifle, you've got to dance around deals all year because it may be $4,200 right now for that
Well-
LRF. It may be $2,700
Right.
or even $1,600 next year in
Yeah.
January when they
Yeah,
come out
we're
with the V4.
we're a gun store, and we work with a lot of national distributors, and so we get the same pricing everybody does, right?
Yeah,
And
generally.
but we don't bullshit our customers. Optics Planet can beat our cost
In a lot of cases.
on a lot of items. I mean, they're selling below map price.
I forgot to mention
PSA doesn't make crap. I mean, it's
PSA,
not great, but
that-
it's
that
solid
V1
service weapons.
that V1
Yeah.
Rattler was refurbished.
Yeah.
Optics Planet does the same thing. They will
They have
sell
the op
refurbished.
mods that, like, as soon as they op mod it, it doesn't apply to map pricing or any limits, so they can price it however they want.
Yeah,
And
so like,
they're selling stuff for lower than our cost in some
Yeah.
cases. So we want our customers to be happy. Like,
Yeah.
we don't give a crap about losing one sale where they can save $300-400 in some
mhm.
cases.
to us,
Now we want to sell. We want to make that money, but
we're successful enough. We don't
We don't.
need
we don't.
to
We don't
make
try to
every
rob
sale.
people.
No.
No, we don't. And even with our suppressors, like, we didn't talk about suppressors. We're a suppressor company. We make suppressors. If you didn't know, we didn't talk about it at all.
No, we
But you
didn't.
know what? That's
I think
not
we do another.
that's not what drives our sales.
I think we
like,
do
talk
another
about.
graph on what's the best rifles to suppress.
Oh,
I think it'd be
wow.
the problem with
I don't know
that
where we'd
graph is
start.
everything's gonna dance towards you should suppress it.
Why would you not suppress?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
so okay,
why
so
wouldn't you?
22
so-
shooting the Calibri rounds. Why are you suppressing it?
For $600, why wouldn't you
Well,
suppress it?
on our Facebook page right now, we have a little question about point of aim shifts from unsuppressed to suppressed to muzzle brake, and we're soliciting, like, input. We want to hear people's opinions. Our suppressors generally at 100 yards from unsuppressed to suppressed, inch left, inch high. Like, that's where it's going to move from unsuppressed to suppressed. Like, that's not horrible. So generally up. Now,
And
muzzle
suppressors,
brakes are generally right. Like, you're having to adjust left.
Yeah. But I would say our suppressors are surprisingly, they don't require you. You're gonna have to re-zero anytime you
Oh,
change
every time.
anything about your
Yeah,
rifle.
every time.
Re-zero.
Yeah.
But
if you change lots of ammo,
that being said,
you should re-zero. If
what's
you change
yes.
projectiles,
But
re-zero.
what's interesting about our suppressors to me is you don't have to change it that much.
Yeah.
Number one, you don't have to change that much. Number two, if you're using the same ammo you're zeroed with,
Yep.
your
good.
grouping stays very similar.
And we kind of talked about this,
like very similar. You may change a quarter of a MOA max.
So when I say re-zero on changing projectiles,
In my
the
experience.
average hunter doesn't do that.
No.
Like, we had a whole
Yeah.
podcast about zeroing.
Yeah.
The average hunter, they want
One MOA.
inch and a half.
One MOA is acceptable.
We have guys come out here to shoot 3-inch groups, and they're like, nope, that's a kill shot.
Shooting the shoulder.
That's
They're like,
not
how far
that's not a
would
kill
you
shot
take
for
a shot?
me.
Here's the thing.
Like,
You're 3 MOA. You pull on your shot.
Yeah.
That's good
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
Like, you're lucky if you hit liver.
and you exaggerate that over distance.
Over distance.
And adrenaline, like that training. Not to diverge full on, but I think we're kind of at the point we beat this thing up. Let's solicit some input. If you think we're full of shit, absolutely,
And we certainly could be in
like,
some cases.
chime in. And we admit, not firsthand.
In a lot of cases on that.
On several of these rifles, not firsthand. We have pretty decent secondhand knowledge, but and some of them we have good firsthand knowledge.
I would say
Especially
almost
the ones
all
we
of
put in the
them-
crap box.
Almost all of them we've had hands on.
Yeah.
Anything in the crab box, we know
Oh,
we are
yeah.
right.
We don't
You
badmouth.
cannot- You know what? I dare you to try to convince us that
Yeah,
Fierce is good.
I feel dirty
Bring it on.
talking about it. Because what if this podcast is the one that goes viral and we become a blip on the map now?
You mean we're gonna have more than?
And then all of a
7
sudden,
people?
Fierce is giving us the finger.
Bring it.
You know what?
We'll
if
take
Fierce
hate.
gives us the finger, we already gave him the finger.
Yeah, we did.
I don't care.
No.
Yeah.
Fierce, firmly in the crap section, regardless of what
Yeah.
they send us.
And that's and we can give them serial numbers.
Yeah,
Like if
sure
they
shit
if they want
can.
to if they want to say that we're
I
defaming
repressed-
them,
I
we can give
repressed the
them
memory of
serial
owning that.
numbers. Like we have serial numbers.
I repressed the memory of
Yeah.
having that.
Oh,
Yeah, well, continue.
Yeah.
We
All right.
always we trauma block what we don't want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you tuning in. Like and subscribe. Please
Oh, you do.
comment. Let us know
Yeah.
if we're full of shit. Let us know if you want us to talk about anything specific in the next one. We personally, I think, enjoyed this format. I think we're gonna
This
at least do a couple every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to do shotguns, pistols, bolt actions. But
Those
if
are
you want
coming-
us to
and
talk
value.
more,
And
we can do
value.
domestics. We can do ARs. Whatever you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Let us know. Thank you all.